Good evening, Craig Allen with ABC News. A simmering argument over immigration and border security is threatening to overrun the election campaign. Bill Shorten and Malcolm Turnbull are in full-blown conflict over the potential effects of increasing Australia's refugee intake. The Labor leader's had his own troubles too, with a party frontbencher and friend forgetting to declare a negatively geared property worth more than $2 million. Here's National Affairs correspondent Greg Jennett.
Huge boats.
It's purpose-built for defence.
Grey boats, Navy boats and Border Patrol boats.
They're all different, aren't they, boats?
Yeah, very different. Yeah. You'll never find the same boat.
Each is different, but in Northern Australia all serve as government-owned floating election platforms.
Border protection and immigration are and always have been key political issues.
Immigration has been divisive ever since that first boat in Botany Bay. Nothing's changed.
This leader of the Liberal Party is debasing this election. It shouldn't be echoing the Pauline Hanson rhetoric of the past.
Well, here are your travel documents.
The immigration minister's overseeing a refugee intake of 25,000, but the thought of settling any more deeply unsettles him.
For many people, they won't be numerate or literate in their own language, let alone English. These people would be taking Australian jobs, there's no question about that.
Mr Turnbull needs to make it clear to the Australian people, what does he really think about what Peter Dutton said?
Many of them have never been employed. Many of them have not had very much education. Many of them are illiterate in their own languages. Now, that is no fault of theirs.
The facts published by the Department of Social Services suggest around a third of recent migrants didn't understand spoken English. Most were in work or study and all received support on arrival. But this was always a political argument, not a factual one.
Or not having a bar of the low road of Mr Turnbull, Mr Dutton, Pauline Hanson or anyone else.
You're seeing Bill Shorten shriller every day, more personal every day, and moving further to the left every day.
How are you, Mr Shorten? Very good.
Everyday campaign debate struggles to move beyond immigration.
The votes will not say that again.
Leaving voters none the wiser.
My Freelander.
Bill Shorten's full frontal assault over refugees almost managed to obscure an embarrassing failure in his own ranks, but it didn't succeed. There were still questions to answer over how his frontbencher David Feeney forgot to declare a property he negatively gears. The $2.3 million Melbourne home's been giving a tax deduction for more than 2 years.
This sort of behaviour is unacceptable.
Meaning taxes in the seat of Batman have gone
to subsidise an unsustainable negative gearing system.
He has moved actively to restore the ethic of public transparency.
Godspeed your love to me.
Greg Jennett, ABC News, Canberra.